Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about the Nordstrom anniversary sale. It has gone live for card holders today. I know there are different access points, so not everyone is shopping today, even if you do have a card, but I figured some of you are, and if you're not, then hopefully this video will still serve as a useful reference point for when you do shop the sale. So today I am talking exclusively about tried and tested items that I already own. Several of my favorite pieces have been brought back for the sale and they're now available on discount, and these are all items that I've owned for a while, I've used and I love and I fully recommend. I'm also going to be covering some things I'm staying away from in this year's sale as well, if you want to know what to avoid. If you want to know what I purchased from this year's sale, I will be doing a try on haul when I get my order. If you can't wait until then, because I know some things sell out really quickly, I do have an entire blog post with all of my picks. Every single thing I bought is listed in that blog post, so I will go ahead and list that in the description section if you did want to check it out. Okay, so I have a huge pile of things right here. I'm going to try and go through things fairly quickly because otherwise we'll be here for ages. First up, I wanted to talk Barefoot Dreams. It comes back every single year for the Nordstrom sale, but the most popular pieces always sell out really quickly. So if you do have access today or whenever you do, I would definitely recommend checking out Barefoot Dreams first if you are interested in any of the items, because they do sell out really quickly. Top of my recommendation list is this blanket. I love this thing so much. It's my go-to blanket, and I'm someone who always likes to be really warm and toasty. Dan likes it really cold in the living room, so he's always got the aircon on or a fan, and so I just like to be snuggled up in this. And it's fantastic. It comes in a few different colors. My one is like the cream kind of stone color, but you have the black, there's a camel color, there are all sorts of different shades. And again, these sell out really, really quickly. I actually had to buy mine full price because I tried to order mine last year and then it sold out before they could ship it to me. So I ended up paying full price, which, you know, I love it so much that I feel like I've gotten my money's worth, but it's obviously a much better deal if you can get it on sale. This year I also decided to get another one, but I got it in the checked pattern, which I do think is new for this year. I completely stand by Barefoot Dreams and their fabrics. They're just so cozy and soft and just the perfect thing. If you also like to be completely warm and snuggly, these are the ones to go for. And then on that same theme, these cardigans are always so wonderful. I have two of these now. This is the latest one that I got. I think I bought this one last year, but these are fantastic. They also make a great gift. I got them for my mum, for my mother-in-law. They're always just so popular because they are so soft, they are so warm, and they're just so easy to throw on. You don't have to think about it, and you still look relatively pulled together. You know, it is a casual cardigan, but I love these so much. I have one in the stone color, this one is in the dark gray. All of the colors are beautiful though. I would say that they do tend to run a little bit big, so if you're in between sizes, I would always say to size down. I absolutely love these, just such a great buy. Next up, I wanted to talk denim, and I always make sure to check out the denim selection from the Nordstrom sale. Some of my favorite jeans ever have come from the anniversary sale, so it's always a go-to for me. The jeans I bought last year are pretty much my favorite jeans of all time. If you've watched any of my try-on hauls over the past year, I'm always wearing these jeans. I have multiple pairs. I did buy backups because I just love them so much. So I always make sure to check out the denim section. This year I got two pairs of dark blue jeans. So the first pair I got AG. These ones are AG, and I think AG jeans are just always so great. Yes, they're expensive, but I'm a big believer in investing in denim. These ones are a little bit lighter. The fit is always amazing though, so I'm hoping they're going to be just as good with this pair. And then I also got another pair from Joe's jeans, and these are a little bit darker. They do have a bit of distressing on one leg, but they looked great on the model, so I'm hoping they're also going to fit really well. And I also went ahead and I got the coated jeans again from Joe's jeans. I don't think I've ever actually owned any from Joe's jeans myself, but my mum has and she really likes them. They do a really good skinny fit, so fingers crossed they're going to be good. But I thought the coated jeans were so cute. I've been wanting a pair of proper kind of leather leggings, but they're always so expensive. They're like well over $1,000 usually, and I thought these kind of had the look but at a much cheaper price point. So fingers crossed they're going to be good, but I would definitely recommend checking out the denim selection. If you're on the hunt for a good new pair of jeans, the Nordstrom sale never disappoints me. Next up is a top that I've owned for, I think it must be going on 3 years now. It's been a long time, but this is a classic. They bring it back every year, and this year it's included in the sale. So this is from Gibson, and it's this great tie detail top. So it has this beautiful little knot detail right there, and this is so cute with denim. It's so easy to wear. Their sweaters are always really nice as well. fairly lightweight, so this isn't one that's going to see you through the colder months or anything, but particularly for the transitional months, it's actually really, really nice. This one is a simple kind of, it's a crew neck, but it has a slight scoop neck feel to it, so it is a little bit wider. It has a 3/4 length sleeve, and then it just kind of drapes down to this really nice knot detail. It's nothing fancy, but it's just a really nice update on a plain sweater, and it's just super cute with jeans. So I love mine. I think these are great buys, and there are a few colors included in the sale. Next up, I wanted to talk underwear and pajamas, because the Nordstrom sale is actually really, really good to stock up on these basics, and I don't feel like they're always talked about that much, but they do some really, really fantastic pieces which are my everyday go-tos, to the point where when I was getting dressed for this video I was like, oh, what bra am I gonna wear, because all of my favorites are featured in the video. So my everyday bra is this one, and this is from Notori, and I think this is called their Feathers bra. Comes in a few colors, but it is so incredibly soft and comfortable, and it's also quite cute as well, because often I find that the more comfortable the bra is, the less cute it is. I just don't think that's the case with these. They fit really well. I love the little peekaboo as well. I have this in several colors. It just fits really nicely. It's very comfortable to wear. You have this beautiful little lace detail on the side, and for me this is a perfect combination of form and function, and especially in the nude as well, it really just disappears under clothing. So it's truly a versatile bra. I have it in darker colors as well, and they are equally beautiful, but highly recommend if you are after a good everyday bra. This is my go-to, and I love it to bits. Next up, I wanted to talk strapless bras, and what used to be my go-to strapless bra is also included in the sale, and this is the Wacol bra, and it is fantastic. It stays up so incredibly well. They come in a bunch of shades. The nude one really kind of blends in very well with my clothing, so it looks really invisible, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful strapless bra. The only reason I don't still wear it is because I lost a little bit of weight and it all came off around my ribs, so unfortunately it doesn't stay up as well as it used to. So I had to go for something which had a closer fit, and this one doesn't go down in terms of the band size anymore. So I had to go for the Wonder Bra, which I do like. This one isn't included in the sale. I just wanted to mention it because, you know, for those of you who also have the same problem as me, I like this. It's not as comfortable as the Wacol one, so if you can find one that fits, then I would definitely recommend this one more. But if you have the same problem as me, this one is a nice alternative. Again, not quite as comfy, but it does go down a lot more in terms of sizing, and it does have a very snug fit for those of you who don't have much weight around your ribs. So this is my go-to if you can't find your sizing in the Wacol one, but if you can, then I would definitely recommend this one. It is included in the sale, and it's just worth every penny in my opinion. Next up, I wanted to talk PJs. So the Nordstrom PJ line is included in the sale. They have a few different variations, but whichever one you go for, these are just wonderful pajamas. They're really nice quality, and they just feel so amazing to either lounge around in or to kind of properly sleep in as well, because they are quite cool. So this one is the full pajama set. So you have the kind of long sleeve and you have the full pajama bottoms. These come in a whole bunch of different colors. Mine is just the navy with the white piping, but they release new colors every single year. I don't remember whether this one is included this year, but they always do really pretty color selections, and these are great for the colder months. And for the warmer months, they also do a short version, which I love. These have gotten a lot of use from me, and these are a really nice alternative if you don't want to splurge on the Ebage ones. These are fantastic. These ones are in the floral print. These are the ones I got last year. I think it was last year anyway. But again, they release new colors and prints every single year, and these are just wonderful. It's a really nice kind of soft jersey, so it kind of drapes. It's very cool, very, very comfortable as well. And then you just get these adorable shorts. Would highly recommend. I always try and stock up. Pajamas are always a mixed bag for me, you know, sometimes they're really nice and sometimes not, but Nordstrom always come through with their line of PJs. Next up are the Stuart Weitzman over-the-knee boots, and Stuart Weitzman always update their over-the-knee style every single year, and I've never really been jealous of their update just because I'm really happy with the ones that I have. These are the Highland ones, which were available a few years ago. I don't think they're readily available now, but as I said, every year they update the style a little bit. I've never been jealous up until now, and their new update is absolutely gorgeous. They do still have that great pointed toe, but it's a little bit lower. I just think it looks so sleek and stylish and just absolutely stunning. Unfortunately, I can't justify getting another pair because these ones are still going strong. Definitely an investment, but one that I've been so happy with, and the new Caesar style is just so beautiful. Next up, I wanted to mention my earrings. So these are the ones that I'm wearing today, and they're just cubic zirconia. I got these first from the Nordstrom sale, and since then I bought several pairs because I love these so much. I originally bought them just to see me through whilst I was saving for some diamond studs, but to be honest, I've kind of lost interest in saving for them just because I've been so happy with these. I do think I'm still eventually going to get them, but these look so realistic. They don't irritate my ears either, and traditionally I've had a lot of issues with kind of proper metal jewelry, but these I've had no issues with, and I don't have to worry so much about losing them. I'm not great with keeping hold of my earrings. I have lost earrings before, and these ones, I think I have 3 pairs. I just kind of mix and match because I get them in the same size, so it doesn't really matter. And they're fantastic. They wear really well. I've had no rusting issues or anything like that, and I would just definitely recommend them. If you wanted something that was realistic but you didn't want to splurge on diamonds, or even if you wanted a cheap backup pair, these are fantastic. I think mine are the 1 carat ones, or the equivalent. They do a few different sizes, but they look so realistic, and I've just been so happy with mine. Next up are a few beauty picks, and I have 4 different ones right here. First up, I wanted to talk the Olaplex system. I've mentioned this treatment before. It is absolutely fantastic. I always get so many questions about how I take care of my hair because I do heat style it so much, and I am just militant about how often I use hair masks and heavy duty treatments. And they have a great set which has this treatment, which is the number 3, as well as the shampoo and the conditioner. I think you get it in this great little set, so you get all 3 of them, and it is at the discounted price. Such a good buy. If you've been wanting to give it a go, it's a great time to try it. This is one of my holy grail products. I would never be without it. Next up are slip products, and this is a great time to buy them. These also make a beautiful gift as well, but they're also lovely to treat yourself. I particularly love these scrunchies. I think they are fantastic. These are just the black ones in the larger size, but you can also get these smaller ones as well. And again, when it comes to maintaining your hair, especially if you heat style it, it's so important to try and prevent breakage, and these just do such a great job. Instead of getting really rough ties, use these just to tie your hair back, and whenever I'm lounging around, my hair always goes up in a bun, and these are just so great for helping to protect your hair and helping to stop breakage. And then finally for beauty, I wanted to mention the 2 skincare devices which I'm just such a huge fan of. I mentioned these for last year's sale, and they did bring them back, one of them in multiple sizes as well, so I'm going to start with that one. This is the New Face. I've spoken about this a few times. I am a huge fan of it. It really is an incredible device. I know it has lots of celebrity fans as well, and what's cool about this is that you can see an instant difference. So it's not the case that, you know, you use it for 6 months and you hope to see some change. You see this literally the first time you use it, which is why they encourage you to do half of your face first, so you can actually see the difference. And basically it's a toning device for your face, and you just kind of glide it up. You do have to use a gel as well, so I always make sure to use the gel, and it just lifts everything up. It helps prevent premature sagging and aging, and it's just wonderful. So if you haven't given this a go, I would definitely recommend. It's still in my go-to rotation. I use this every single day, and I would not be without it. It's actually lasted really well. Last year I believe they only had the full size New Face, which is quite a bit bigger, but this year they've also included the mini. If I had to pick, my mum has the large one, I would definitely say to go for the mini, just because it's cheaper and it does the exact same thing. I can't tell the difference between our ones except the size, and I actually quite like the small size. It's easier to travel with as well. So 100% would recommend. If you've been looking into it, it really lives up to the hype, and now is a great time to get it at a discount. And the other device I always recommend is the Glow Pro by Beauty Bio, and I know there's a lot of hype about this on social media, but for me this is definitely another one that really does live up to the hype. My mum actually bought this for me for Christmas, I think, and I've just recommended it to everyone I know. She also has one now. It is a micro needling device, so it basically helps to fill in any fine lines over time with natural collagen, but it also helps your product to sink in better as well. So whatever skincare products you have, it helps to make them so much more effective. I love it. It doesn't hurt. You feel like a tiny prickling, but it's not bad at all, and it's just a wonderful, really nifty device. So would definitely recommend. I don't think they have the pink glitter one, but they do have, I think it's the white one on sale, and they do a great little set as well. Definitely recommend. I love mine to bits. Next up is my faux fur jacket from Halogen, which is coming up super bright, so apologies for that. I bought this last year around autumn time, I think, and it was one of my best buys of last winter. I've been looking for something similar for a really long time, but I could never get the fit quite right. Stumbled across this one and just fell in love with it. I thought it was so cute. They haven't brought back the exact same one, but they do have a style that is very similar, which is on sale included in the NSale. Halogen pieces are always so great as well. I've had so much luck with so many of their items. It's wonderful quality, not too expensive, even though I paid full price for mine. Obviously the NSale one is available at a discount. I just think these styles are so cute and also so incredibly warm as well. So definitely a great one, and this year's version just looks so cute. And then finally for my recommended purchases, it is my trusty Halogen cashmere sweater. I've spoken about these so many times, so I'm only going to quickly mention them, but if you don't own one of these and you like cashmere, I would definitely recommend. I own these in 5 colours now and counting. They are my go-to winter staple. They're great for layering because they're not overly thick, but they're also incredibly warm if you did want to wear them just by themselves. For 100% cashmere, they are an absolute bargain, and as long as you properly take care of them, they will last you years and years. I think I've had this one for 4 or 5 years now. They just keep going, and I think they're wonderful. So the price, I don't think you can do better for 100% cashmere as well. They do beautiful shades and the fit is always great as well. And then finally for the items that I'm avoiding during this anniversary sale, and this is a kind of a combination of general items and also specific items I'm staying away from. So first up, I'd say that the one good thing, not the one good thing, but one of the good things about this year's sale is that they have brought back a lot of previous items that have already gone on sale kind of full price, which means that a lot of items already have a lot of reviews. So I've made sure to really look through the reviews, and not just the first page of reviews, but also going through to, you know, the second, third and fourth page to really get an idea of not just how people like them when they first get the item, but also how they wash and wear as well. So I had one Barefoot Dreams cardigan, which was a longer one, in my basket. I was pretty sure I was going to get it, but then I decided to look deeper with the reviews. And so many people said it really shed a ton, and if you went for a lighter colour, you would just see kind of little hair and fuzz absolutely everywhere. And for me, I just don't want that kind of hassle with my sweaters. So I quickly decided to get rid of that from my basket. So I would definitely recommend, if you want to know which one it is, I'll kind of pop the link in as well in the description section. But it's definitely worthwhile looking through the reviews, not just at people who receive the item and are happy with them, but also those people who are kind enough to update after a little bit of wash and wear. The second kind of category with a specific item in mind that I'm avoiding is actually another Barefoot Dreams piece, and I'm a huge fan of Barefoot Dreams. I talk about them a lot. You know, their items are always really high quality and so worth the money in my opinion, but I also think it's true that just because you like a few things from a line, it doesn't mean that every single item is going to be great. And I was really looking at their leopard print cardigan. I had it in my basket again, but then when I looked at it, I really asked myself if I've worn a lot of leopard print pieces kind of recently, and the truth is I haven't. You know, I still love leopard print, but when I've been incorporating it more, it's been more towards accessories than actual clothing pieces. And just looking at the design, you know, I liked it and I love Barefoot Dreams fabric, but I just didn't think that it was going to be something I'd get a lot of use out of, and it felt just a little bit trendier than I actually wanted. So that's another thing I'd recommend doing, really taking a look at whether the item is going to see you through many months and hopefully years as well. I don't know where you guys are on kind of how the pandemic is playing out where you live, but we're still not going out very much. So the pieces which I bought, I really tried to make sure that I could either wear them at home, or if they were more dressy pieces, that I wouldn't get tired of them quickly. So definitely something to keep in mind, especially this year, to try and invest in more classic pieces, which you can see yourself wearing for the long term. And as for specific items which I'm staying away from this year, first up are Tory Burch bags. So I usually make sure to pick up a Tory Burch style from the sale. It's a great time to get Tory Burch at a discount, and they always usually do really cute styles. This year though, I was a little bit underwhelmed with the styles they had selected. I was really happy with my purchase from last year, which was this beautiful little pale pink crossbody, really cute, really functional. But this year the proportions just felt a little bit off, and specifically here I'm talking about the logo. They have increased the size of the logo plate a little bit, and for me it just didn't really gel well with the designs, and I just wasn't bowled over by it. And you know, I have a lot of bags, so I really try and only buy things which I really love. I wasn't super won over by this year's designs. Another clothing piece which I actually have already bought previously and I returned because I was really underwhelmed by it are the Spanx work pants or trousers depending on where you live, and these actually have really good reviews, so I do think it probably depends on your body shape. I was won over by the good reviews, which is why I bought them. And I got them and they look so awful on me. I didn't even bother to take a picture because that's how horrible they were. So I think it probably depends on your body shape. I'm a bit wider in the hips, so I do always have to keep that in mind. I'm smaller on top than I am on the bottom, and these were just so unflattering. I felt like they made me look way bigger than I was, and I just would never have left the house in them. They just weren't cute at all. So if you're a bit less kind of curvy and more straight, then these may work, or if you're really petite. But for me with slightly wider hips, they just looked awful. So if you're looking at these and also have slightly wider hips, I'd maybe proceed with caution because I definitely wasn't a fan of them on me. And the last item I have a little warning sign about are the One Dot Stay crisscross sweaters. This is another one which I have previously purchased and I returned because I was just very underwhelmed. And One Dot Stay is one of my favorite brands from Nordstrom. I am almost always a fan of their designs, but this sweater was just so misshapen and just frumpy on me. I was not a fan at all. I thought the design was super cute. I thought it looked great on the model. I love the fact that it was just plain on the front and had that crisscross on the back, but it was almost impossible for me to kind of style it in a way that made me feel good and just not like it was totally oversized and completely shapeless. So again, maybe it works for other people, but I tried my best to make it work because I did like the design, and it was just a firm no from me. So that is it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will include links to everything I featured along with the size I took in the description section below. I'll also pop the link for my blog post with everything that I ordered from this year's NSale. I will do a try on haul as soon as I get everything, but if you do have any questions for me, then leave me a comment down below. And please do give this a thumbs up if you enjoy NSale videos. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.